Welcome everyone to round 3 of IOR Season 3. We are here today for the Singapore Grand Prix. We come after the Spanish Grand Prix, a slow track and not so easy to overtake, to a more slow track and more even difficult to overtake. This street circuit of Singapore. We have 2 DRS zones on this track, but still not the easiest place to overtake. As I was saying, we are now into qualifying. We are going to check the drivers. We had a bit of the delay with the start of the commentary, but here we are. We see 2 drivers on the mediums. That would be Secret Dundee and Cucumber. Cucumber, who has already won 2 races of the 2 races this season. 14 drivers, but we are having one more, which is Tuntu, who is coming back, had a problem. Now going to choose the McLaren, and gonna be 15 drivers, and we may have one more, that would be 16 drivers. Oh, and Chaka's DNF'd, he's crashed, I think. Driver from the pre-season hasn't raced, first race of the season for him. He raced on the Bahrain race we had on the pre-season. But well, his DNF looks he's crashed into the wall. We're going to go on board with Slippery Cucumber, who's already started his flying lap on those medium tires. We remember last season on 2020 game, he made pole position on the medium tires. Let's see if he can repeat that today. We have a yellow flag on sector 3, and that looks to be an Alpha Tauri. It's Secret Dundee, but he's on his warm-up lap. Slippery Cucumber is gonna finish his lap. It's gonna be a 1:34.7. Not sure how good that time is. On board with Bernie Keith. Just finishing his lap. Goes P2 at 136.9. That's 1.2 seconds lower than Cucumber's time. Bialo, 3 times lower than Cucumber, goes into P2. Their Tuntus joined. Joseph Besley is DNF'd. What's happened to him? Has he retired on the pit lane? On board now with Secret Dundee on the medium tires, trying to do the same as Slippery Cucumber, but let's see what place can he make it on this compound of tire. Following him through sector 2, he's going to set 13.0, purple sector 2 for Secret Dundee. Can he even manage to defeat Cucumber's time? We have to see. Both on the medium tires. Does Dundee have the pace to take over Slippery Cucumber? Oh, and he crashed but managed to complete a lap. It's a 35.4. Crashes on the main straight. And let's hope no one else got caught in that accident, but well, at least he was able to complete that lap. But that was a very massive crash, a 135.4 in front of 3 guys that went on the soft compound of tires, so it's not so bad for Secret Dundee there. Slippery Cucumber keeps leading on those medium tires, but we are still missing times from many drivers here. On board with Stanley, who's also trying to qualify on the mediums. We keep going on the qualifying session. Slippery Cucumber keeps being on P1. There we see Janet, who has set P3 now. Third place for Janet on the soft tires. Still Cucumber goes fastest on the mediums. Well, and Sofian has defeated Don this time, has went into P4, 3 times faster on the mediums than Dundee did. He's already retired this qualifying, but well, would have been interesting to see what Dundee could do on those mediums if he stayed on the quali and didn't retire. We're on board now with Danger Times, who's coming back after couldn't participate on the restart of Spain. Finishing his lap, he's gonna go up into P1, 4 times faster than Slippery Cucumber. Could be on pole, but no, Cucumber is now on the soft, and Cucumber is going to start a flying lap. Finally decided not to go for the medium tires. And well, probably with the softs gonna be able to defeat Danger Times time. On board with Slippery Cucumber, 2/10 faster on sector 1. There's a lag out, I think. I'm going to invite quickly. Okay, we are back. Slippery Cucumber 1.4 seconds faster on sector 2. Well, at least he was pressured to try to have to go for the soft tires. Finally, Danger Times was able to defeat his time that he did on the mediums, and now Cucumber touched the wall a bit there. Oh, and spins on the main straight, but takes P1 by 2/10, and well, he's in the wall there. Cucumber retaking Bialo now goes up into P2. Very fast time there. 2 tenths lower than Slippery Cucumber. And we were going with Tunturi through this lap. He's gonna... Oh, he invalidates it on the final corner. Was doing a very good lap and he was 7/10 faster. Would have placed him... Would have improved at least one place, I think. And well, Jane's DNF too. What happened there to Jane? It's gonna be an interesting fight for pole. Probably Slippery Cucumber is gonna take it anyway. He is demonstrated to be the fastest. And well, quali is about to end in 8 seconds. There it goes. Time is in 0. So well, we are going to follow Slippery Cucumber through his lap. Purple Sector 1, improving 35 thousandths of a second. It's not being a big improvement from Cucumber on the first sector. Bialo is finished qualifying. He's minimal gonna be, he's not gonna be able to take pole then. Vibes, who is a new driver today, takes P4. Callas retires, so he's not gonna be able to get this pole too. So looks all going to be for Cucumber today. Danger times on a flying lap, improving 2 tenths on sector 2. Don't think it's going to be enough to defeat Slippery Cucumber on this lap. Cucumber goes a bit into the wall there. Final corner for Slippery Cucumber, and he goes wide and gonna invalidate his lap. Cucumber invalidates, and it may be pole position for Danger Times then. He misses a bit there. The car lost a bit the car, so is it gonna be pole or not for Danger Time? No, he has invalidated the lap too. So Slippery Cucumber is going to be on pole position today. Cucumber takes P1. Bialo is going to have a front row start, starts on P2. Let's see what he can do on first lap. Danger Times on P3, Vibes on P4 on his first race on IOR. Oh, and I was wrong. I didn't see that the gap was 1.1 seconds between Cucumber and Bialo. I thought it was only 1/10, but no, it was 1.1 seconds. So, well, Cucumber's been more than 1 second faster than everyone today, and that's very crazy. Well, but Singapore it's Singapore. Let's see if someone's gonna be able some way to defeat Cucumber today and stop him from taking his third win of the season. Third consecutive win would be for him. Well, and we are back. We had the glitch, the usual glitch that for some reason doesn't stop to appear, but well, thankfully we were faster in building the grid this time. And well, finally we'll be able to start this race. I don't want this pain situation to repeat. 10 more seconds and finally we can start running this race. Going into the formation lap. We got finally Virtuoso, who was able to join. He was updating his game. Thankfully, well, he's been able to join and he's gonna start last, but he's demonstrated to be a very fast driver. So he can take his time to win places and try to do a fight back. Let's see where he can end. He knows what is to win a race here at Singapore. He was the winner here on Season 1. Then Cockenberg, who is on pole, it's his second pole here on Singapore. Bialo, I think it's going to be the first time he's going to start in the front row. And well, let's see if he can try to get a better start than Slippery Cockenberg. That would be interesting, because if not, I don't see how Cockenberg is not running away with this race. Grid ready to start. Lights out and away we go. Who got the better start? Was it Bialo? Was it Slippery Cockenberg? It's Bialo who got the better start, I think. No, Cockenberg managed to defend by the outside. Janet did get a very good start. Already stopping to P5. We had a bit of an accident there. It's yellow flag, but no, it's clear track now. Chaka's done a great start from P14. It's already up into P. Oh, and there's a McLaren spun into the wall. It's Tuntu. Tuntu is round, but thankfully it hasn't been. We have Berto safety car. It hasn't DNF. Thankfully, Bertney Keith is also involved in the accident. Both completely destroyed from when Chaka from his great start already DNF'd. What's happened there? We have Bessel is also DNF'd the race. Both Aston Martin's DNF on lap 1, but what's happened there? What's happened with... Something crazy has gone on there. I'm not really sure what did happen. And Virtuoso's already up into P5, having started on P15, but something weird went on that start. I really can't know what did happen. And well, I'm sorry for Joseph Vesely. I have to say thanks to you for being our host today of the lobby. So I appreciate that. And well, I have to say it's very unlucky that you had to retire. on lap 1. So, well, I'm very grateful for all your help today with the lobby. It was very difficult with all the glitches and all that. So, yeah, great thanks to you, Joseph Vesely, and, well, better luck for the next race. And we keep going. Slippery Cucumber leads by 1.1 already. It's only lap 1. I really want to know what happened there was a big accident, and well, probably we'll know after the race ends. How about yellow flag? It's well, Tuntu and Burnley both are into the pit lane, gonna replace that front wing. Gonna look for explanations later. Cucumber leads 1.3 seconds in front of Bialo, who is looking for another podium on IOR. It's been a long time since his last podium on Season 2 at Bahrain. A very glitchy race. We remember he got his first podium on IOR. Danger Times also, well, he's new to the league, but also it's in a good position now to get his first podium. Vibes also doing a very good race, and his first race on IOR, first ever race. And well, what I want to check is the position change. Virtuoso won 10 places on first lap, on lap 1. He did a very great start. He was lucky with the accidents that went in front of him, which we'll know what exactly happened after the race. Cucumber is leading now, but he hasn't managed to put a great gap in front of Bialo. Has deployed less ERS than Bialo, yes, but have a yellow flag on sector 3, and it's Jane who is spun at the end of the lap. Stanley gets through, but looks Jane doesn't have damage. Lucky because of that, but unlucky because of the spin itself. Slippery Cucumber now extends his gap to 2.1 seconds. Championship leader and current champion of the league. They're looking to extend even more his advantage in the championship with 3 consecutive wins. But as we know, a track like Singapore, many things can happen. We can have safety cars and all that stuff. Danger Times trying to attack Bialo. Bialo's gonna defend with all that he can. Vibes also getting involved in this battle, and Virtuoso starting to close. He was 3.5 behind, now he's 3.1 seconds. Lost a bit of time there on the DRS zone. We'll see Danger Times attack on Bialo next lap. 3.2 seconds already the gap between Cucumber and Bialo. Yellow flag, it's Stanley. Stanley is same place where Jan is spun. He's also made a mistake there. Danger Times now is attacking Bialo, gonna go by the outside, getting the move done, and yeah, Danger Times overtakes Bialo, but now Bialo, well, can try to stick into his DRS, but Vibes also going to attack. Bialo made a bit of a mistake there, but managed to defend his place. But Vibes tries to get better traction, keep trying to attack Bialo, and well, he's gonna get a better run into the inside. Now who's gonna be in front by next corner? It's going to be Vibes, I think. Clean racing between these drivers. Bialo loses 2 places there in 1 lap, but he can still try to hold into their DRS and try to recover later. Maybe with an undercut. Virtuoso starting to close the gap. It's 1.8 seconds behind. And Slippery Cucumber's already pulled away 5 seconds in front of Danger Time. That's a massive gap for Slippery Cucumber. Bialo tries to catch back with Vibes. Looks to be very difficult for him. Yellow flag on sector 3. It's Bertney, I think. No, it's Blood Gustavo. Blood Gustavo made a mistake on last sector. Still has enough of a gap with his teammate Bertney on P12 and Tuntu on P13. Now Cucumber loses a bit of time there. He had a 5-second gap, but now that gap's been reduced only to 4.8. We are on board with Virtuoso, who's trying now to attack Bialo. Bialo doesn't seem to have much pace. Had a great pace on quali, but on race doesn't seem to do so. Well, Danger Times has been able to pull a gap of 1.2 seconds in front of Vibes. He's actually keeping at Cucumber's pace, but well, Cucumber hasn't used almost any of his ERS. Virtuoso gets past Bialo. We don't know what happened, how exactly he did, but and well, Vibe stops. Bialo also stops. Here we are going with the battle between Jane and Kalas. Looks Jane's got past right now. The tires are... He's on the soft, Kalas is on the medium tires. Most people currently are on the medium tires. And well, Cucumber keeps pulling a great gap. He's 8 seconds in front of Danger Times now. Danger Times got any damage? Yes, Danger Times destroyed his front wing. Danger Times, yeah, now let's Virtuoso by. Virtuoso is up into P2. Mistake there by Danger Times, definitely a new game. New game, still not much time to practice on this new game, so still getting used to it. And well, a track like Singapore may bring this kind of mistakes. Now Cucumber leads by almost 10 seconds in front of Virtuoso. That's even more massive gap than it was. Virtuoso's 9.5 behind Slippery Cucumber. Well, we have on P1 and P2 both drivers on the top of the championship. And Sofian's not so far behind, he's 2.4 behind Virtuoso. So now Cucumber has 3 people on the medium tires. Bernie keeps DNF the race, he's crashing last sector. And we have a safety car, first safety car of the race. We get the first safety car, and well, this is going to change completely, but it's going to bring more people into contention now. Well, probably the obvious choice is pitting for hard tires. I think that's gonna be what people will pick. We have to check what Slippery Cucumber is going to do now. And yes, he's coming in for new tires. Now the question is Bertoso gonna follow? Yes, he will. He's going to go for... Probably everyone's gonna go for hard tires, I think. Don't think anyone else is going to go for something else. Hard tires, Virtuoso is gonna place the medium, so he's going for a different strategy there. And Sofian also stops, he's going for the hards. Dundee serving a 5-second time penalty. Well, going for hards too. Kala speeds in the pit lane. Well... Oh, and Danger Times now gets a drive-through penalty for overtaking the safety car. Tuntu also gets a drive-through penalty. And now Danger Times gets a collision with Secret Dundee, looks like. And he DNFs the race, Danger Time DNFs. Bialo gets a 3-second time penalty, which will be removed because he got it under safety car. There's no reason to penalize that, so... Well, the safety car is on this lap. We are relaunching the race here. Cockenberg is gonna relaunch. Oh, and there's been a bit of a mess there. But well, here we go. We relaunch the race. Cucumber relaunched the race, gets a 5-second penalty, which is definitely gonna be removed. But well, thankfully didn't get any damage. Virtuoso did got the damage, but I don't understand what happened there. Well, Cucumber leads now, followed by Sofian. On second place now, can Sofian stick into Cucumber's DRS? Oh, when Janet tried to attack Dundee. Oh, when they crash. Janet's DNF the race. I didn't completely see the move there, but safety car again. We got a safety car again. What exactly happened there? But well, I'll have to check that one definitely again because I missed it. But yeah, it looked like Janet tried to go around the outside and there wasn't room there, and well, they made contact, and well, it caused a complete mess there. But well, unfortunately for Janet, has DNF. Virtuoso's got a drive through, and well, but luckily for Dundee, he with this safety car is able to pit again and replace the front wing, and then well, continue on the race. He doesn't have penalties. There are only 10 drivers on this race, so he still can recover, hoping for more craziness to go on the next laps. Coming into the pit lane there, but yeah, I will definitely have to check that one. Vibes DNFs the race now in the pit lane, so it's 9 drivers only for the coming laps. Having a lot of DNFs on this Singapore Grand Prix. Well, definitely this is going to be the craziest race till now on the season. Virtuoso gets a 3-second penalty for track limit, which will be removed also because it was under safety car, same as Bialo's penalty. Okay, I hope the safety car leaves now on this lap because it's very messy now. Hope please go away, safety car. Yeah, safety car is on this lap. That's good. There's a lot of penalties here that are going to be removed because they're completely weird. Cockenberg is going to relaunch the race, and well, that 10-second penalty is going to be removed after the race. Definitely, that penalty doesn't count. Bialo's penalty also doesn't count because he got it under safety car. Cockenberg is going to relaunch the race, and here we go. Cockenberg relaunched. Bialo follows him. Then well, Tuntu and Virtuoso have a drive-through. Virtuoso is on P5. He shouldn't be on P5. Oh, and there's a crash there between Virtuoso and Gustavo. It's getting a completely chaotic race here. Cockenberg leads by 1.4 in front of Sofian. Well, definitely this is going to be a drive to survive race, nothing else. Who survives the most is going to be the winner. We've got some commentaries in our commentary box. I'm going to go check that quickly. We got some commentaries about what's been happening with Virtuoso, and yeah, probably is nothing else than connection problems. And well, that connection problems makes everyone else look like ghosts, and well, that's what causes the accidents. Unfortunately, is all due to connection problems. So yeah, that's what's happened. That's all the weird situations we had with Virtuoso during this race was because of that. But well, we'll have to keep going with this race. Cockenberg leading by 2.9 seconds in front of Bialo. Bialo is on the mediums, he has to stop again. We still haven't got to the half of the race. Many things can happen still, but I hope there's no more safety cars because I don't want it to get even more messier than it has now. Some people here still have to stop, such as Bialo, Secret Dundee, Stanley, Tuntu, and Virtuoso. Well, all of them have, on the medium tires, have to stop again. No one has a drive-through anymore. That's good. DRS is enabled, but the only one on DRS zone is Secret Dundee from Callas. Virtuoso's DNF the race. He's retired on the pit lane. So that's not gonna bring a safety car. 8 more drivers remain on this race. Yellow flag on sector 3, that's Tuntu. Tuntu's had an accident there, a spin on the final sector. Now we have a yellow flag on sector 2, and that's Callas, who has had an accident there. Well, definitely the winner of this race is going to be not only the fastest, but the one that survives the best. And well, we have 8 survivors now, and Bello's starting to close a bit the gap to Cockenberry, or at least he's keeping that gap, 2.2, 2.3. Sofian, he has lost a lot of pace with the guys in front of him. And well, it's gonna be interesting when Bialo has to pit, because he has a very big gap to Callas, who is on P5. Teammate Dundee is on P4, 10 seconds behind the leader. So his real fight is, well, with Sofian actually for the podium, or well, it's gonna be very difficult that the podium changes as how it is now, unless again craziness appears again. Bielo gets a 3-second time penalty now. Well, I can remove one of those warnings because was under the safety car. That definitely can be removed. But anyway, Bielo keeps extending his advantage to Dundee and Callas, so maybe he'll be able to come out in front of Callas at least. Dundee is gonna be more difficult, but he's his teammate, and well, he still has to stop again too. Callas doesn't have to stop again, but definitely is gonna be much lower than Bielo when he comes on fresh tires. Maybe fresh softs, who knows if he managed to take those tires to the end. He's also building a gap to Sofian, but it's gonna be very difficult to catch anyway because of... Oh, we have a crash there, it's Callas. Callas the end of the race, and are we gonna have a safety car? Yeah, we have a safety car. So this is going to change the race again completely, and Bielo can take the lead of the race because Cockenberry, if he pits, he's gonna lose time because of the 5-second penalty he has to serve. I know it's unfair because well, that penalty definitely, yeah, unfair penalty. But anyway, nothing that can be done about that, and yeah, Bielo's gonna take the lead of the race after this stop. What tires? Probably gonna be mediums. I don't see any other option. Cockenberg first gonna serve the penalty. Bielo's already out of the pit lane, and Bielo's going to take the lead of the race. Now Dundee stayed out, Sofian also stayed out. This has changed completely now, so we have a new race leader, and it's virtually leading the race because yeah, those cars can't make it to the end. Also, he doesn't have any penalty, so yeah, Sofian could win this race. Cockenberg is down into P4. He still has to serve one more penalty, and well, he can try to do it if he wants, because Stanley, his teammate, or Tuntu are more than 20 seconds, so if he wants to stop again, come with fresher tires and serve the other penalty, well, he can do it. Not sure if he will anyway. Well, I don't think he can anymore because Tuntu is there 19 seconds. I was wrong. Or Tuntu decided to stay out, or I don't know. No, he decided to stay out. Stanley places softs. He's trying to take those softs to the end of the race. Well, it's been a race to survive, as I was saying. 7 survivors on this complete craziness at Singapore. Well, the two more benefited teams with this are going to be the AlphaTauri team and the Williams team. They're both drivers still racing. Then we have Blood Gustavo on the Alpha, Tuntu on the McLaren, and well, Sofian on the Alpine. It's the craziest race of the season so far. Well, that's what we can expect because of Singapore. Oh, and Sofian stops. Sofian decides to stop, and that's a weird decision. Well, he wants better tires instead of track position. That's his decision. Tuntu also stops. So, well, Dundee now leads the race to have an AlphaTauri 1-2 here. Can they work together to defeat Slippery Cockenberg? Stanley is on P4, so it's gonna be a AlphaTauri Williams fight. We have a team battle here. Sofian decided to stop. Well, he could have stayed out to take the lead of the race, had better track position, but well, he decided to get instead better tires, better weapons to fight to the end of the race. Stanley on the softs, what he can do, and he doesn't have any penalties. Can Stanley even try to win this race? Cucumber will let him by maybe because he's on faster tires. Well, Cucumber is definitely the number one of the team, but well, his teammate Stanley has faster tires, but well, not really sure about how the team strategy is gonna work. Well, definitely Cucumber doesn't have anything to lose here. Probably safety car is going to stay out one more lap because Blood Gustavo hasn't catch the pack yet. So yeah, we're having one more lap of safety car probably. He can't even think about pitting on this lap and catching the pack after it because he's last on track, has nothing to lose. Has a 5-second penalty that he may want to serve too, and well, why not going for mediums to the end? Gonna be scoring good points for him on this race, his second race in IOR. Well, no more he can stop because safety car is going out on this lap, but he managed to catch the pack and he should have very hot tires for this. And well, we're having the relaunch. Oh, Slippery Cucumber is down into P7. What happened there with Cucumber? And well, here we go. Is Dundee gonna let Bialo by? Yes, he is. Bialo, no, he doesn't let him by. But what is Dundee thinking about here? Well, it's his decision as a driver too. Well, I was thinking about team strategy, but well, holding his teammate on faster tires. Well, don't know, but well, not sure what's gonna happen here. But well, that's his decision as a driver too. Well, he does it now. Yeah, I think that was the right decision. If to be a good team player, yeah, to try to secure the win for the team. Now let's see if Dundee can hold the guys behind him. Well, looks like how it's going now, we may get a new winner today. Slippery Cucumber, they're going for the move on Gustavo. Slippery Cucumber gets it done. Not really sure what happened with Cucumber at the relaunch, but does he have enough time to retake the lead of this race? Ton to spins. Cucumber is back into P5 already. Well, at least the race has turned a bit more interesting with this. Dundee doing everything he can to help his teammate win this race. Well, not anything else he can do. Stanley is on the faster tires. Stanley gets through now, and well, Sofian is gonna try to do the same also. Sofian down the inside tries to overtake Secret Dundee. Who's gonna be the winner of this race finally? It's a very good question. Slippery Cucumber there trying to overtake Secret Dundee. Can Dundee hold him more time? We are on board with Dundee with Cucumber. Not anything else Dundee can do on those so degraded tires. Stanley now on P2, Sofian on P3, Cucumber on P4. Can Bialo take his first ever win on IOR? This become the craziest race, and yeah, it could be. We can have a new winner today in IOR. Contact between Cucumber and Sofian there. Stanley makes a bit of a mistake. 4.8 the gap between Stanley and Bialo. And well, one penalty of Bialo may be removed because it was under safety car. One warning, he just doesn't need to get any more warnings. So yeah, so for it to proceed. Bialo sets the fastest lap of the race. DRS still not enabled. I think no, it is enabled now on this lap. Sofian doing what he can to get past Stanley. Stanley is on the soft, so should be able to defend from Sofian at least for some more laps. Sofian has demonstrated more pace than Stanley, but well, on those tires should be able, but not really sure. Stanley doing what he can down the inside and around the outside is gonna go Sofian. Stanley is going to let by his teammate. Yes, he will. Cockenberg gets through, now has Sofian behind. Sofian in front. Cockenberg managed to recover. Cockenberg there sends it down the inside, overtakes Sofian, and they made a bit of contact there. Sofian gets a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. Cockenberg managed finally to recover into that P2 of the race. Can Sofian now hold into his DRS? Sofian trying to do what he can. Have a yellow flag. It's Stanley. Stanley made a mistake. And Sofian is managing to stay on Cockenberg's DRS. Not sure if he will be able to attack back again, but at least what he can do is try to, well, stay with him, stay at his pace. 9/10 behind now. 1 second behind already. Is not going to be able to stay anymore behind his DRS, looks like. 1.1. Yeah, Cockenberg managed again to build a good gap over there. Cockenberg now sets the fastest lap of the race, but doesn't have more ERS. Sofian also doesn't have any more ERS. Currently we don't have any battle on track, but well, we can check the gap between Bialo and Cockenberg. It's starting to fall down. It's 4.5, 4.4, 4.3 now. Well, Cockenberg is trying to fly now, which trying to pull all the pace he can. We have 6 more laps. Anything can happen still in what remains of this race. Well, doesn't matter what happens. Bialo's managed a great race today. Definitely is gonna get my driver of the day for today. He's pulled a great race today at the streets of Singapore. Doesn't matter what will happen at the end. 3.5 the gap. Yellow flag on sector 2, and it's Blood Gustavo made a mistake. .7 between Cucumber and Bialo. Cucumber closing that gap as fast as he can. Bialo trying to do also what he can to stay on that lead of the race. Well, definitely we have got the craziest race in all the season. We got this very exciting finish of the race. Now 1.7 is the gap between Cucumber and Bialo. Well, one thing is to catch and other thing is to overtake. Let's see if Bialo managed to hold Cucumber when he catches him, because, well, as it looks like now, it's Cucumber is gonna catch him at any moment. So let's see how this race ends. Cucumber already on DRS zone of Bialo. Bialo's led all these final laps of the race. Well, DRS open for Slippery. Cucumber, we're on board with him. He's gonna try to send it down the inside. Bialo goes to cover there. Bialo goes a bit into the walls. Cucumber gonna try to make the move here. It's very risky, but tries to go by the outside. By the inside now. Can Bialo do anything to defend this? Sofian is starting to close back the difference. Cucumber, we are with him. Bialo into the inside. Is gonna defend from Cucumber. And Cucumber is through. Yeah, Cucumber is through Bialo. Bialo tries to fight back with what he can, and Cucumber retakes the lead of the race, remaining only 4 more laps. But Bialo's going to have DRS now. Bialo's gonna have DRS, but overtaking Cucumber now is gonna be very difficult to get him again. But no, he's doing what he can. He's gonna send it down the inside. Yes, he will. Sends it down the inside, but Cucumber managed to defend by the outside. Not much pace Bialo can find. And well, Cucumber now starts pulling away 9/10 in front. Almost 1 second. It was very close for Bialo to take that P1 in this race, but well, finally Cucumber came again and took it away from him. Cucumber, a great driver, definitely the fastest driver on the grid. Managed, after a difficult relaunch, to retake the lead in only some laps remaining. It was close, but finally couldn't be, and Bialo picks a 3-second time penalty, another 3-second time penalty. Well, Bialo's not gonna lose the podium in this race. Definitely that's something that's not going to happen. Bialo is keeping the podium anyway, because Dundee is P4, 24 seconds behind the lead of the race. Bialo decides to pit. Bialo pits. He's gonna go for the fresher tires. Wants to take fastest lap of the race. No, he had wing damage, replaces the wing. Didn't know he had wing damage. He's coming out, but where's he gonna come out? I don't think that was the right decision to do. He may lose now into Dundee and Stanley. wasn't really necessary to do that. He's gonna go into P4 right now. Well, Stanley made a mistake, looks like, and well, that's going to help Bialo a lot because he is back on track and well, has 3 laps to fly. 3 laps to chase his teammate. Anyway, one of these is going to take the podium. If Dundee takes the podium, he's going to take his first ever podium on IOR. In any case, it's a great result for the AlphaTauri team. Gonna be very good points for the championship, 27 in total on this race. Yeah, definitely Bialo's not gonna lose this podium. Bialo already shortened like 3 seconds in 1 lap to his teammate Dundee. Gonna take also probably the fastest lap of the race. Definitely this man is gonna get my vote for driver of the day today. Well, should get past on the straight. There goes Bialo overtaking Secret Dundee. Well, then that leaves us with no more battles on track. All the battles have finished already. Hockenberg is leading by almost 4 seconds in front of Sofian. That 5-second penalty is anyway gonna be removed. Well, also I think there won't be any need to remove Bialo's penalties because he's gonna manage to pull a bigger gap than 9 seconds in front of Secret Dundee, I think. Dundee also has a 3-second penalty. I think he has an unfair 5-second penalty added to his time. But yeah, it's finally not gonna be necessary to remove those penalties from Bialo. He's anyway gonna finish in the same place, getting that podium and his best result on this season. Bialo gets the fastest lap of the race. Well, we're already in the final lap. We're on board with Slippery Cockermere, who's gonna inevitably take his 3rd win of the season, 3 out of 3 at the streets of Singapore. Craziest race till now. Well, and that's what was expected to be. It's Singapore, track for craziness, track of safety cars, street circuit here at Marina Bay. Following Slippery Cockermere, who is gonna win. We have a yellow flag. It's Blood Gustavo, I think. Yes, it's him. We are with Slippery Cockermere, who's going to win the race. Had some difficulties at the relaunch of the safety car, but now is gonna manage to take his 3rd win of the season. Completely dominant and by now impossible to defeat him. Final corner for him. Slippery Cockermere wins the Singapore Grand Prix. Sofian's gonna take 2nd of the race, his 1st podium in IOR, in his only 2nd race in IOR 2. Bialo's gonna take his 2nd podium on IOR. My driver of the day, personally, was with chances of winning this race for some laps, but well, Cockermere came and retook the lead of the race. Bialo takes his 2nd podium in IOR, 1st podium of the season. Great result for the AlphaTauri team. Dundee's gonna come home into P4. Stanley not showing so much pace as he showed on the last season, but still showing great consistency. Is gonna come to take another P5 to score some points for the team. Tune 2 is gonna save some points for McLaren on P6. And well, Blood Gustavo, who was lapped, takes P7, but still points for him in a race that was of surviving completely. Well, that's the end of the Singapore Grand Prix. Definitely the best race of the season till now. When I say best race, I mean for the spectator, as it's complete craziness as everyone likes that. But very unfortunate for many drivers. Hockenberg takes third win of the season. Was a very fun race to watch. And well, I'm going to play the national anthem for Slippery Hockenberg, our winner. Third win of the season. We have the Canadian national anthem again. Well, I'm going to cut this stream and gonna come back with the interviews in just a moment.